All right. Hello there and welcome. I want to welcome you to this Wednesday Word of Wisdom. And today we are coming back to those 3 keys to creating, to designing, to developing the success or the life that you want to be living. As always, before I go any further here, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to this video. I'm also going to ask you to follow me on social media. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can also get all of these videos as a blog post if you prefer to read, or even as a podcast. So check out all the links right here. But so for today, we are going to be talking about living in the now. All right, so let's dive right in. You know, many times we're not where we used to be, and we're not where we want to be, and we're not where we're going to be. And many times we find ourselves holding positions or having responsibilities that we didn't choose for ourselves. And there's a number of different mindsets that we have to cultivate in order to get really good at living in the now, at finding our joy, and really designing the life we want to live. Did you know your life has a purpose, and that purpose is directly related to your passion? But by determining to be the best that we can be wherever we are, you and I can also bloom right where we're planted. Your life has a purpose. Whatever the situation, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to go on, to live into your potential. Painful circumstances can make it difficult for us to pursue that excellence that we want in our lives, but circumstances that are too comfortable can also have the same effect. We can become people who just merely exist, who become just stagnant in our world. And that's also why we need to be setting goals. We need to be moving. We need to be, having a project that we are working on and working towards in the now. Because you know what? When we become stagnant, life starts to suck. Now, on our pursuit towards our goals, we break them down into these bite-sized, manageable pieces. But in doing that and in pursuing excellence for ourselves, we have to expect potentially some interruptions, but also really diligently avoid distractions. I already talked a little bit about focus and how we need to focus. And sometimes those interruptions that are absolutely necessary can change our focus. And those are kind of parts of the rhythm of life. As these events of our day change and as interruptions kind of come up, our focus also has to change. And this actually lets us put aside any unpleasantness or pain so that we can experience and enjoy whatever is happening in the present, in the now. You know what? The demands of the present, tasks to perform, the duties to fulfill, the responsibilities that we have to handle, they comprise the course that we run in that race of excellence, in that race of designing our life and actually stepping up and fulfilling it. But then there are distractions. And I don't know if you've ever set a goal or set yourself up to do something and found yourself putting in a load of laundry or wiping that counter or answering that phone call or something to that effect that pulls you away from actually accomplishing the things that you set yourself up to accomplish today. And so we also have to have this conversation with ourselves where it goes something like, no, I'll write that down and I'll do it later because I'm working on, and fill in the blank. Or, no, I'll call her back later. I'm working on fill in the blank. Or, nah, I'll just let that go to voicemail because I'm busy working on fill in the blank. Or, no, I'm not gonna put the clothes in the dryer right now. I can do that later. I'm working on, and fill in the blank with your goal. Now, the next mindset that we have to cultivate is this attitude of gratitude, right? So right now, what are you grateful for? So often I'll hear people say, nothing is good. And I actually have to pause for a second and question that. Like, really? Nothing? When we start to focus on the good, it helps trigger us to see things we may never have focused on or even seen. And you know what? I'm going to be blunt here for a second. So some people might, right here, right now, turn this off immediately. But hang with me for a second. Now, here's the big statement. If your life sucks, it's your fault. Okay, so like I said, hang with me for a second here. Don't get me wrong, bad things happen. Bad things happen that we don't have any control over. You know, you get hit by a drunk driver, your company downsizes, recession hits, people die, your husband or your partner cheats on you, or maybe beats you. I get it. I have literally experienced all of these and more. But I'm going to challenge you. Your focus, your mindset, your self-talk, your actions in the here and now determine if life sucks and the direction of your future. So many people are looking to just have it easy, to blame everything on things outside themselves. They want to blame all the crappy circumstances that they've had to walk through for the trajectory of their lives. If only these cruddy things weren't there, then I'd be happy. Then I'd be accomplishing things. Then I'd be successful. No. Choose to be happy in spite of life's challenges. Life changes constantly. Opportunities come our way, tragedy comes our way, stress comes our way, success comes our way. Sometimes life is easy. Sometimes we have our health and it's amazing. Sometimes things happen in life that can take all of that away from us. But you have a choice. You get to choose. You get to choose in the midst of all of this to be happy. In spite of all of this, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to be miserable, or are you going to choose gratitude? Choose positivity. Choose to see the good that is happening in your right here, right now. Now, I'm not completely done with this thought, but because I've already taken up this much of your time, I want to invite you to hang with me just a little longer and to join me next time for the next word, which is going to be released on Wednesday. So again, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get notified as soon as it comes out. And if you think that this would help somebody else, definitely send it on to them. Let's share the wealth. Let's share the wisdom. And hey, I would love your feedback. I would love your comments. So comment below. I'll be back with you very soon. Bye for now.